Hello, I am here with the haul video from when I went to the Depop Seller Social. Well, this is a haul video, like an informational type thing. All right, so to start off, I was really surprised when I got the invite, not because I don't think I'm worthy of it, but I just didn't know what to expect. Like when I got there, I thought it was going to be like a big room full of people, like a kind of sit down type thing. And they tell us about, Depop and, ways to work it and things like that. They did sit down and talk to us, but it definitely wasn't what I expected, but not in a bad way. It was very personal. It felt, because it was more intimate, it was less people than I initially anticipated. So it was more personal. I really thought it was going to be like a big, almost like a corporate type style, if you know what I mean. Not more so like a one-on-one type, because they literally, like for instance, I'll give you an idea. When we got there, just to let you guys know, we went to New Source, which is a wholesale spot in Philadelphia. I had never heard of them before, so it did open up my eyes to something. And I'm going to show you the stuff that I got from there. So that's my haul from there. Oh, and then also too, they did give us free items for coming. We got to pick some free stuff at New Source, and then we got some Depop merch as well. I got to show you guys my Depop merch. So yes, we went to New Source first, and we were in there walking around shopping. And the good thing about it is the actual Depop representatives and people who came from corporate. It was people who came here from London, because Etsy is based in London, and they're currently, even though eBay was buying them out or bought them out, they're still in the Etsy office. So people came from London, and they literally walked around and were talking to you, about the items you were buying, asking you why, and they themselves were shopping as well. So it was a nice experience. That's what I mean when I say it was intimate and it was personal. Okay, and then from there, we went over to Trash Vintage. Now, when they were there, that's when they did more so the one-on-one business side of things. They had a beautiful spread layout. They did have beverages for you. That's where we got the Depop merchandise. You got to sit down with a Depop representative, and they talked to you extensively about your actual page. Like, they didn't look at your page and the pictures, and that's, you showed them your phone, but they went behind the scenes, so to speak, like the analytics of your page, as far as your consistent posting, if you are posting consistently, if your prices are matching what the market is asking for. Like, say, for instance, you price it at 30, but you sell it at 15, like if there's a big gap in between, things like that. They really had you thinking about things. Well, at least I can say for me, they had me thinking about things that I really hadn't considered as a seller. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm a very emotional person when it comes to shopping, and that's probably not good. When I say emotional, in the fact that I love fashion, like as you guys probably know, if you do know me, I actually design as well. I design, I upcycle, like literally I can take a piece of fabric and make it into something without a pattern. Like I have that in me. So for me, fashion is personal. When I see stuff, I get really excited about it. Not saying other people don't, but it's weird. I can't quite explain it. If you design, you understand. Like it moves me. I feel as though it moves me differently than it may move the next person who goes into a thrift store and just picks up something. So for me, it's personal. So when I get it, I don't necessarily look at it like, oh my God, I can get 50 for this, or I can get this for this. I get it because it moves me. Like it's very beautiful. Like I can more or less see the outfit. And that's how I am. I was telling a designer named Ajita the other day the same thing. Like I can look at a piece of fabric and already know what I'm going to make from it. When I look at it, I'll see a skirt, a dress. I can look at a tree outside and see, like get a fashion sense of it. Oh, like that would be a pretty, whatever print or whatever for, something top, bottom, whatever. So I say that to say with me, I buy stuff because I like it, and and I do my comps and I post it and price it, but I don't think about the analytics and the behind. Like even when I started using like ChatGPT for more information and make it go faster, like they were giving me information and I was leaving it out. And one thing I learned the other day is like the keywords are very prime. You guys probably know that, but I was like, oh, that's too much information. Delete. I was like, that's too long. But the thing about it is it may appear too long, but for the system to actually find it and route people to your stuff, because those are the things they're typing in. And I always just looked at it like red shirt. You know what I mean? Like red shirt, the brand, like that's what I would put in, like red long sleeve shirt, or let's say Gap red long sleeve shirt. And to me, I felt like that would suffice. And it's amazing. I'm not going to say that I came as far as I did, because it's not like I'm selling millions of dollars like a lot of people, who know that's reselling, that have made like $100,000 in a year or something like that. But it's amazing that my page is doing as well as it's doing. And I say that not just for that page, but other pages as well, considering the lack of knowledge that I had, and me just posting off of, not only posting off of just posting to post it to get it out there, but me just shopping off of my gut feeling, that God-given fashion sense that I have. Because other than that, I didn't sit down and go, oh, well, what would be the keywords and the SEOs? And I've heard of SEOs because I've had websites. Did I ever go into all of that? No, I didn't. I guess it's the lazy version of me. I honestly don't know what you would call it, but I just never really got into it. But now I'm being more intentional about it, because I realize if I could be where I'm at now without doing that, imagine if I did that. You know what I mean? Like there's certain things I do know about looking for items, about the fabric, the quality, the vintage. Like I know all of that stuff to look for from me doing it for so long, because I've been in the fashion game for quite some time. Like even before me reselling, I've always been in fashion. I've been sewing since, I was in high school. My mom was a seamstress. Like she can make a men's colored shirt. That's how much my mother can sew. I'm not making a men's colored shirt. I don't have the gift for like the tedious stuff. I can't do. I'm not gonna say I can't do. I don't do. I'm more of those fast, quick, pretty, like different. I don't sew, maybe because I don't sew from patterns. I don't know. Who knows? I'm sure there's people out there who sew from patterns that do make men's shirts. But anywho, I say this to say I've been in fashion for so long, and I do attribute a lot of my fashion, not even a lot, I attribute all of my fashion sense to my mother. One was sitting there with her while she was sewing. She used to make my Barbie doll clothes with her leftover fabric. And then just from me watching her getting dressed, that's how I fell into my love of fashion. And from that, it's just grown for me, getting older, dressing myself and, buying stuff and reselling. And honestly, I don't even know how I got into resale. Like me and my mother always went to the thrift stores. We used to go to Poconos, to the flea market. We used to go shopping every weekend. I remember going to the thrift store with her, but I don't remember exactly what point in my life where I got up and went to the thrift store, got something, and was like, oh, let me post this for sale. I don't know. I do know I actually started posting stuff online in like early 2000s, Y2K. But I don't remember why, or like what made me say, let me sell this. Like, I've always sold stuff, because even when I was in high school, I used to make stuff and sell it in the school store. But as far as buying stuff and reselling it, that I don't remember, but it happened, and here we are. But enough chit chat. Let's get over to the haul. And they had some really nice belts. I've only got one bag and a bunch of belts. The pricing over there at New Source was very, very good. I can't speak on trash vintage. Oh, the setup was beautiful. That's not what I'm saying. But I didn't shop, so I can't really tell you much about their pricing. But the setup was very nice. And I do appreciate the fact that they were very welcoming to let people in their store, because it was a Saturday. I mean, granted, they could still have other customers come in, but it may have caused like a congestion, so to speak, since it wasn't a lot of us, but it's, small enough store that it seemed like a lot of people in there. So that was very nice of them to open up their store to Depop the way that they did. So, all right, so I'm going to show you guys what I got. Like I said, I got one bag, which I'm absolutely in love with. I'm really on the fence about selling it. It's in my drafts on my Depop, but I may keep this one. I'll show it to you guys in a minute. Let's start with the bags. And I intentionally tried to get like majority leather belts, because I'm really, really big on leather items. Well, I'm just big, as you know, on, what's the word I'm looking for? Natural fibers. Leather, cotton, silk, wool, like linen, all of those type things. They last longer, they feel better, and even back in the day, like vintage time, they were making some stuff in polyester. We do understand it. But today, with all of the different stuff they're doing, yeah, that fast fashion doesn't last. So nonetheless, my goal was to look for a bunch of leather belts, embellished belts, vintage stuff like that. I initially had a whole box of belts, and I had to start weeding them out, and I don't know why I did that. I should have just got them, because I'm going to end up reaching out to them anyway to see if I can do a bulk thing of belts. But because they've really had some nice belts, like, and I've never really been like I've always purchased belts and resold them, but I've never bought them like in bulk. But I'm highly interested in that right now after looking at all the belts that they had, and that was just one box, so I can imagine what they actually have. You know what I mean? Okay, so let me show you guys. This is one right here. This is brown. It is a leather. This one is, oh, can I see this? Genuine leather. Is it CICA? It looks like the original price on this one was $38. Can you guys see that? I'm trying to see the name. It might say Circa. CIRCA. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, so that's that one. This one is a medium. They did have a lot that were smalls, and that was another reason I ended up putting a lot of them back, because a lot of them were smalls. So what I was doing was, not that I'm a small, but I was doing a test just to see like how much it would get around my waist. Because if it would get around like this one, I don't remember, can't see what size it is, but if it got around at least, not even a close, but at least about to here, I know it could at least fit like a medium or maybe even a large in that aspect. I didn't want to get any that were too small, because I really don't move smalls. Now if I buy something in bulk, like I have a whole lot, then I'll definitely have more smalls. But as far as for me, because I think I got maybe 10, 13, something like that. So I didn't want to get predominantly smalls and be sitting on them. But if you're a small girl and you need some belts, let me know. I'll see what I can do for you. Now this one is really cute as well. This one is made in Italy. This one is 100% flax on this side, but the inside is leather. And this one is it says Vici by, you see I didn't even look at the names, by Hamilton. I can't read this. I'll look it up. I didn't do comps or anything on them until like I was about to leave, when I was starting to wean them down, like which one I actually going to get. I'm trying to see if this comes off. I didn't know if it was like a little pocket or something. It doesn't, but that's cute. I thought that was cute too. Just a little added thing there. So that's this one. Yeah, so I didn't do the comps until I was going to leave, because I was like, okay, I got to start weaning them down. And I only did comps on certain ones, so I don't know. This one I thought was really cute. I was like, am I going to get this? But I thought it was cute. I couldn't leave that there. Look at this. It's so cute. This one is another leather one. Now, I don't know what this side is supposed to look like. I'm assuming it was just the inside and it got a little faded. But this side is really cute. It's leather. I do like the little faded, like fringy thing here. It reminds me of denim. So I don't know if this was a real leather on the inside or faux leather. This one is kind of messed up in the inside. It's not peeling anymore, but I liked it because it's leather on this side, and then it has this beautiful, beautiful buckle here. Now I can't tell the brand. I could probably look it up, because with a buckle like this, it's probably not a dime a dozen. If you guys know, definitely put it in the comments. Now this one right here says it's a Paloma Picasso. I knew as soon as I saw the X's, but I don't. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't think. I know it's not leather. But the crazy thing about it is, I've seen other stuff that was Paloma Picasso that's not leather. So I don't know if this is actually real or not. It says S70. I don't know. But I figure, because with me being an upcycler, even if I use this to make a bracelet out of, you know what I mean? It's not like a loss to me if it's not real, because I could just make me a cute little bracelet, or that would make a nice choker. I used to make chokers. You guys remember my old YouTube channel? And I used to make chokers like out of the thin leather belts and stuff like that. I was looking at my YouTube channel today, my old one. I'm going to start reposting a lot of my stuff. Who was it? I think Aisha the Great said that about So What If They Saw It Before, repost it. Because I have so many videos of me sewing stuff and all of that, you guys have not seen, because I had other pages, so I'm going to start reposting that stuff. Y'all need to know about your girl, like how she started, where she came from. Don't think this is new. What they say, I ain't new to this, I'm true to this. All right, so this one right here is super wide. Oh my God, this is so, I love how wide this belt is. I think this one is a small. This one is a Club Monaco. This is a small, so I'm not even gonna, I'll play myself by trying to wrap it around. Let's see. What they say, it's all for its and giggles. Yeah, well, almost made it. What did they? I was going to say, what is it? We're not in Kansas anymore. Yeah, we're not a small anymore. We're not. All right, so this is it right here. This is Club Monaco. It's a small. It's not a leather, but you know, it's wide. It's like this would. Could you imagine like over a linen shirt dress or even an oversized men's shirt? This would just bring it all together. I have so many bags that match this. Oh, it's who was it? Oh my God. They had a whole bin when we were at New Source of like bohemian themed stuff. It was so nice. They had bags, shoes, jewelry. Like they had picked like a whole. She went in there with the aesthetic. You could tell of what she was looking for. Me, I didn't think I was buying anything. I honestly didn't, because I was like, well, I didn't know what to expect. As I said again, as far as the store, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna get anything. I really don't need anything. And then I saw all the belts, and I was like, oh. So like I said, I had a big box, and I had to wean down. I probably should have, but I did. But whatever. Okay, so that's that one. This is another leather one. It's a stretch leather. So this one is good. This one does fit around me because I tried it in there. I was like, I don't know. This one is a Hoss. I don't know who this is. Some of these names I do not know. I think a lot of them are like European. This one is a small, but it does fit around me. Hoss Intro. I don't know. Again, like I said, I haven't done a comps on these things, you guys. I will. See, this one does fit around. And it will actually close. That is so cute. I love a wide belt. I still have the brown belt that I got from the Goodwill last year. I think it was last year when I went there. Wide one that cinches you in it. Oh, yes. Haven't worn it, but I still have it. You guys know I'm a collector of fine things. This one right here this is actually a New York company. It is a size medium large, made in China. I don't remember picking this one up, but I guess I did, because I tried to get only leather and I don't think this one is leather. So this might have got mixed in with my stuff. I'm just gonna keep it a bean. What I'll probably do is just leave it over here on my chair. With my other belts, I have belts that I keep over here. So like this way, when I do styling or, you know, taking pictures on a mannequin, sometimes you just want to show a different look and you use a belt to cinch it in. So I probably need this here for that, because I definitely would not have purchased this. Like I said, I tried to do like leather and natural fibers. There's nothing wrong with the belt. It's in excellent condition, but that's what I prefer. So I'll just leave this one over here. All right, and this one right here is cute. This one, what is it? Oh, this is another wild one. You see, I picked a lot of wild ones. This one is actually a Zara. It says made in Spain. I was trying to see, now this one, I wasn't sure if it was leather, because I couldn't see anything on here that said the fabric content. But then again, I was going fast. Let me see. But you know, I did the whole, let me see. This is at the end when I was winding down trying to see. But it was pretty wide. So I was like, this is pretty cool because it's so wide. Oh, here we go. It is leather. It is cow leather. See, one is a leather. It does fit me. Love the smell of leather. So it's another wide one. It seems like I purchased a lot of wide ones today. So nice. These are the kind that you can put over a coat, a shirt. Like, they go, wide belts go with so many different things. Like, honestly, it changes the whole look of any outfit you have on. So this one right here has lots of different beads and stuff on here. It is a leather. I was trying to see if there's any way I could change the way how can I say this? I'm trying to see if there's any way that I can change the closure on this so you could possibly change the buckle. So I'm thinking what I may do is take the seam out and then sew on the little snaps. So this way you can open and close it, you know what I mean, snap it on and off and change the buckle. I didn't want to do Velcro because Velcro just, you know, slides off too easily. So that's what I'm thinking about. But this is leather. This is really cute. It has the 4 little adjustable holes in there. So that's cute. This one right here is not leather, but it is a...
What is that, velvet?
Could not leave this one. It's a nice, thick, heavy. Like, if you could feel... You hear that? This thing is so heavy. I don't know what's under here. Like, what type of metal, but it's heavy. Yeah, this one is heavy. I think this one might be a small. Like I said, I did get a couple smalls, but I didn't go too heavy on the smalls. Oh, no, this one might be a medium. Yeah, this might be a medium. It looks smaller, though. But, yeah, so this one is really cute. It's a velvet. You know, all my golf girlies out there. What belts did that? Did that seem like that was 10 belts? I don't know. It seems like I'm almost finished. Another wide. I know I got a lot of black wide belts. Why? Because everybody needs a wide black belt. That's why. Don't ask me why. Okay, this one is really cute. It has this little thing here. This one is Elm, and it says P. Is that for petite? I don't know. Here's one I didn't try on. I think I got like 8 black wide belts. Then I'm looking at it. It was like, oh, wait a minute, upside down. It was like there was no real thought process. What was the thought process? It definitely was. I guess I was thinking of myself, what I could actually use. Trying to get it in. It doesn't fit me, that's for sure. Okay, so this is it right here. It's really cute. Oh, you know what? I was doing it wrong. It's a Velcro. See, I was just talking about a Velcro. I thought it slid in there. Let's see. Let's try it with the Velcro way. We're going to try it the Velcro way. See if that works better. Because my way definitely wasn't working. So maybe I could do Velcro on that one. Let's see how this works first. I was thinking the snaps might be a little bit. I still think the snaps would be better. Yeah, see, because, well, it doesn't fit me. Or maybe it doesn't go this way. Maybe it does go this way. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't try these things on. I told you I'm an emotional buyer. They cute, I buy it. Well, now I ain't gonna say that about everything. I have to see a vision when I buy it. It's not like I walk and I'm like, oh my cute, oh my god, that's cute, I'm gonna buy it. No, I have to see like a whole vision, an outfit. That's normally when I get stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I see that's cute that I don't buy. Sorry, my shirt is. There we go. See, I don't like it with the Velcro. It's like it doesn't stay put as much for me. Well, maybe I'm probably because it doesn't fit me. You see how it's sliding? What it's supposed to be like on an angle? Who knows? But okay, I'll play around with this one. So this one has the hardware. And you know me, I'm the type of person. I'll take the hardware out and do something else with it. Quiet as kept. Quiet as kept. All right, so this is this one right here. This one is a leather. It's elm. I don't know if the P is for petite or possibly may not fit you. Hey, one is not black. We got a brown one. Woohoo! All right, so this one right here is a leather black one. I mean, leather black one, leather brown one. So it has, let me show you guys how it's made. These three little thingies right here, the little circles. You can either hook them on the first batch or the second batch. I'm going to check the size and the brand in a second. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. I do like this one. I think I might like this one as much as I like my other brown one. I'm trying to see what this says on here. It's a little sticker. Oh, here we go. It does say something. Oh, they cut it off. Made in something, 100% something, they cut it off. But this one is, I think it's another Club Monaco. Yep, it's another Club Monaco. It's a medium. Club Monaco medium. So let's see here. I'm trying to see how this would fit. Like, would it stay? Get this, my shirt all up in the air. All right. All right, so this one is a Club Monaco medium. Let's see how this goes on. Is there a top or bottom? Doesn't matter. Like, I don't know. All right, let's see. We're going to try it. That's what we're here for, to try. I feel like I'm putting on a corset. Now you gotta hook them in. That's what it feels like. I don't know. I guess you could put it in the middle. Oh, wait a minute. I skipped one. It is like a corset. You put on one and the other one's come out. That's cute. I guess because I have on all black, I'm not loving it. If I had on cream or something, I'd probably be like, okay, this is really hot. But against the black, it's not doing anything for me, but it definitely gives you that. So this one right here, so cute. So this portion of it is leather, and then this part, now this one I might keep for myself. I don't know. I gotta see. I didn't try it on. I don't even know what size it is, but it is so freaking cute. I hope nothing's wrong with it because it's so cute. All right, so the way I'm assuming this goes is, because I love the fact that this is stretched. This could fit so many different sizes. Like, look at this. But I'm thinking it may be too big for me. Because I don't think, because of the way it stretches, I think it would be best for a bigger size to really hold in. It's great that it'll fit me and, I'll be comfortable. It won't be too tight. But I think this style would definitely probably be best for someone who's bigger. Because then it would really like hold them in the front. Not that it won't look cute on me, but I think it'll look best on someone who's probably, or fit them better. I'm not going to say look best, but fit someone who's a little bit bigger than me better. See how it's loose. That's what I mean when I say that. Let me move up so you guys can see. I mean, it fits. Don't get me wrong. But see how loose this is? Yeah, so this would be good for like a, oh, I don't even have it on the hole. But I had it on the last hole. I can't even see it. And I have on my glasses. Still can't see it. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. But it's still big. Yeah, so this would be best for probably like a extra large, I'm thinking. I mean, considering the stretch on this thing, you might be able to get away with like a, no, I would say probably an extra large. But I thought this was really nice. I love the stretch in the back. And honestly, you could probably do it with this in the front and that in the back. Like if you wanted to do like a whole ruching thing to make it look like you had some ruching right here in the front. You could do that depending on what you have on. Like say if you had on something silk, it would have to be a softer, flowier fabric to put this together. Nothing too rugged. Well, actually, this will probably, yeah, I would say a softer fabric. I don't know about putting this against leather. You probably could. I don't know. You could play around with it, but yeah. So you could probably do it on either side. Here is another one. This one is pretty cool. This is a genuine leather made in Argentina, one size, Ada. It's kind of cut, so I want to hold it so you guys can see it. Ada OS, I guess, for one size. So this is like the, reminds me of the belts that they wear with the kimonos. Can't think of the name right now. I think, yeah, I did this completely wrong. Like, that's not looking right. But I love the color of this. And the fact that it's one size is that much better. Yeah, this is so cute. So cute. So I thought I was going to keep the black one for myself, but it looks like I'm not. That's cute. This one I might keep for myself. This would be a nice pop of color. Yeah, this one I might keep for myself. And the fact that no matter what size that I get, not that I'm looking to get bigger, but if you're going to get smaller, this will still fit. So I think this is the one I'll keep for myself. Because I do love this color. I don't have anything in this color. It's so cute. And this will be a perfect pop of color for any season. You know what I mean? Like you could put this on in any season, whether it's spring, whether it's the fall, Because you could put this on with like a darker green, for like fall time. I thought I do have two more. And then we have this one right here. I don't know what this one is. I don't know what size it is. I just love the fact that it had all this stuff on here that I thought was so cute. I was like, that is so unique. It has the hearts. I don't know what the A's are for. The happy faces. Peace sign. Yeah. This is leather. It's definitely leather, but there's no Nothing in here. Let me see. Let me open it up. But I don't see any brand name or anything on here. I mean, I'll Google it. It could be just a regular leather belt that somebody bought this stuff and stuck it on here. I don't know. But the beauty of it is take it off and put it on any belt, you know? So this is it right here. No size or anything. It's weird because it's a nice leather. Very soft. I don't know. Like I said, someone may have just purchased this stuff and put it on here because there's not a word on the back of here. Most belts normally have something on the back or either up here. And I don't see anything. One thing I see is 42. That's it. I don't know. I'll Google these and see if these bring up anything because they could have taken it off of another belt. These might be things that people do. I've never seen these on belts before, like when people buy these and just slide them on belts. But I do love them, especially the piece and the hearts. Yeah. So, okay. And then this belt right here, baby. This belt right here. It doesn't go on my outfit. Let me bring it up close. This is a leather and it has feathers in there. Do you guys see this? This one is a J. Lynch. I had no knowledge of who J. Lynch was. It is a vintage. It is, like I said, leather with the feathers. This belt right here, I think it's no, oh, it's a medium. I was gonna say it's no size tag, total lie. It does say it's a medium on here. This is a pretty expensive belt. Just say I did do the comps on this one, and it is a pretty expensive belt. I did try it around me. Yeah, it looks like I can get it on, but it doesn't seem like I can actually get it buckled. I don't know. I didn't try it. I'm trying now. I can't see where the I can't see where the first hole is, but it looks like it's not going that far on, which is fine because this one I want to sell. This is worth too much money for me to keep it. I need to make my coins off of this. But if you can get an idea, I don't know if it goes down or up, but either way, you slice it. This belt right here. This belt right here. Look at that. Is she not gorgeous? Oh my God. This would definitely set an outfit off. Like if you had on all blue or black, even this cream color. Either way, this belt is saying some things. So what I want to do is I want to do a belt haul because I have these belts that I just got. And then I have some other belts that I pulled as well. So not a belt haul. I want to do a belt. What am I going to say? I can't even think right. What I want to do is just one day list all of my belts. I couldn't think of a word. I'm like, what am I trying to say here? It's late. I'm tired. I'm going crazy. I have the belts here and I have the other ones that I have yet to post. I have like some chain belts over there, some embellished belts. So I do want to go ahead and just one day post them all. One day I'm going to set aside to do my belts, headbands, jewelry. I got to go through my jewelry. Pocketbooks, shoes. I have. All right, let's not get me started because I feel overwhelmed. I can't do it. But one day I'm going to set aside just to do like my accessories and things like that. What day I'm not too sure, but one day I am going to do that. I tend to post a little bit every day, getting back into my consistency. So I want to do my jewelry. I want to do my belts. I have headbands. Like I said, I have pocketbooks, a couple shoes. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to have a boatload of lingerie I need to do. All right, let's not talk about that because I'm starting to feel overwhelmed and I'm tired and I didn't go to bed. I don't want to go to bed overwhelmed. So, oh, my bag. I didn't show you guys the bag. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Is this not the cutest? This is so cute. And it has like the blue and gold strap. Very lightweight strap. Me personally, I don't know if this strap will really hold the bag right. I mean, it's crocheted into it, so it should. But I think that I would probably want a chain belt, which I can still put in here. Like just hook a chain belt on there. Because I feel like that would hold it better. See how it's doing it? Because it's so heavy. But I guess when it's across the body, it just lays flat. That is so freaking cute. So freaking cute. Honestly, I wouldn't even want a strap. I would want like a little wooden handle, not even wooden, just something harder right here to hold it like this. I think that's when it would be like the ultimate like little cute bag, because you don't have the strap, you just have this little teeny bag with all of this embellishments and buttons and everything on here. I would love to make something like this because I have some vintage bags like this already that are just like in my drawer of bags, and I would love to put, but can you imagine how many belts they had to have? Like this took a lot of time and patience because there's belts buttons under buttons under buttons. It's not like a button here, here, here. Like they literally, can you see that? There are buttons under buttons under buttons. There is no empty space on here. And I do a lot of tedious things, but I don't know. And you know, and not only the matter of doing tedious things, you would have to have a lot of buttons to begin with this. I know I don't have a lot, so I can't see me doing it right now because I would get started and be like, oh, I don't have enough. Because one day I want to count these. It's at least probably about 30-40 buttons on here. Now granted, they're not all the same color, but it's blue. It's like there's a theme here. There's blue, there's white, there's gold, and there's some that are like pattern, but they're saying within that same with it. They're still with, okay, this time I'm gonna go to bed. They're still within that same family, palette, color, shape, style. So yeah, this is beautiful. This is my bag. I think I love this more than the belts. I'm not even gonna hold you because I love unique different things. The purple belt is cute. I want to keep that one. The other one that's sells at a very high price, that one is unique too, but I'm not keeping that one. This I love. This will be one of these bags that I will have for a very long time and will not part with. I have a lot. I'm a bag person. I have a lot of vintage bags that you guys will probably never see, or just bags in general. Maybe one day I'll sit there, you know, do like a haul. Not even a haul. I keep saying a haul. A video showing you my different bags. I love bags, but yeah, that's my weakness. All right, so I just wanted to show you guys that, and I will see you guys on the thrift side. Thanks for watching.